Alright, welcome back. This video is going to be a little bit different as far as with the fishing game. I already covered as far as with spear fishing in general. I've been talking about a number of fish, which fish to get in the daytime, which ones are rare, common or uncommon, all that kind of stuff. But this is going to be a general thing as far as which frame, which is the best Warframe for fishing in general. You have a lot of people saying, hey, use that Ivara, man. That line that she puts out there, you could hover over the water, man. Even if there's fish far away, you could be on that line and you could catch fish that are out there, man. There's nothing better. But now I say to them guys that I say, hold on now, wait a minute. You tell me Ivara is the best Warframe for fishing? They say, yeah. I'm like, nah. Because at some point, if you come across a fish and it's like, man, I can't use this line, I'm going to have to switch off, do all kinds of things, you don't need to do it. And as far as with this Warframe that I'm using, Volt is the best Warframe for fishing, and here is why. You see that little symbol right there that says 874? Pretty much with his passive. Go to his abilities right here. Grounded movement generates an electrical charge that is unleashed with the next attack. Now what that means is it doesn't matter what spear I'm using. It could be the Param. It could be the Tuslock. It could be the Lazo. It doesn't matter what spear he is wielding, because the more electrical charge that I'm generating, since I'm at 1,000 right here, it doesn't matter how much damage that I'm generating, 1,000, 200, as long as you get that electrical charge up and you throw your spear, you're doing so much damage to any fish. Now see, there's hot spots here. Let me throw out a couple of bait out here, see if I can spawn some fish. And I will show you guys when I'm talking. Oh, see, there goes a Mercury. This one is a small one, by the way. I'll be getting these. So anytime I throw my spear, I'm doing all of that damage to whatever fish I'm going to be catching. And as you can see, there's a big Tuslock right there. So just by me moving back and forth, generating all of that damage, my next time I throw my spear, anytime I hit them, see like that Traylock that I just hit right there, I did 111 damage. There was a time where I generated so much damage pretty much off of my passive just by running around like this generating damage. I was able to damage a sharkra that was medium size. It was 1,050 damage. That is overkill. But it was more than enough to catch it, because here it goes again. The more damage you generate anytime you throw your spear, and if you make contact with any fish, they will get caught. See, that Mercury was a damage of 472. Now these Goopla, I don't think you even need any form of damage whatsoever, but it's good to generate enough electrical charge so that the next time you throw your spear, you will be able to catch any said fish. I think like later on, once I get my standing up, I'll be able to get the Glappid bait, and I'll be able to go after some Glappid, and that will be it as far as with me with the whole fishing game, is for me catching every fish in this game. But I'm going to tell you right now, the best Warframe to fish in this game, the best Warframe for fishing in general, is Volt by far. Better than Ivara. I know some people are going to say, oh, you could use Titanium as well. You can use any frame you want to, but the problem that you're going to keep running into is that, hey, you're going to have to keep changing spears. Some fish you cannot catch with a certain type of spear, so you're going to have to keep throwing the spear at least 2-3 times before it's caught. With Volt, he just flat cheeses it out. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm generating damage and I make contact with any fish, it's going to get caught. So I'm gonna try and line up this mercury right here. I just need to make contact. I missed them there. I'm trying to generate my damage so I can. Oh, never mind. This is a big one here. Let me generate. Shit, I'm missing. It's a good thing he ain't running off. I need to make contact with this. I'm wasting all that damage. Let me get back that damage up to 100 right there. See, 114. This is a 23.9. The biggest mercury you could catch is a 40. So all I need to do is generate enough damage. And once I do that, make contact with the fish, he's as good as mine. I'll even need to keep rethrowing in all that stuff because I did this amount of damage. Like, oh, I can't catch it. Like, nah. Volt is the best Warframe as far as catching fish in general. Once you make contact with the fish, just like that, 736. That was a yellow crit. There's no cat with me. Ocelot is not with me. He's sleeping right now. So I could just catch these just with Volt using his passive, generate the damage. And once I do that, it's open season. Once I make contact, it's a wrap. It's over. I know I just throw bait out there. Throw out some more bait. Got 10 more seconds on this die, but it's cool. Alright, there goes a trail arc right there. I could throw some Twilight out there, see if I could catch me some Carkina. But I'm just giving you guys just a demonstration of every time I make contact with any fish, it's just open season with Volt. And these mercury just keep spawning. That was 121 right there. Let me see if I could generate more damage. And there's another mercury right there. I don't want to scare this off, so I think 59 is enough. Yep, 59 is enough, and I did 69 damage. And the reason why I'm getting so much trail, not even just trail arc, but mercury, is because this is a hot spot. You see the water bubbling there, so that's another reason. There's bubbling on that side too. I could just go over on that side, so I could just avoid enemy detection. So let me go over here, get some, throw some more mercury bait out there. Yeah, there's a. Oh, yep, there goes one. Let me generate damage. $194, and that is 37.6 mercury. That's a large. It's awesome. Keep catching mercury. And there goes another one too. Let me generate my damage, and now I'm getting attacked again. I'm not letting him distract me. This bastard, I swear. They're so annoying. They really are. I don't know if anybody come across these dudes that are so annoying. There's probably another one too. Shit, there's enemies over there too. Gunfire at times scare away the fish. Like, seriously, they do scare away the fish. But these enemies take those guys out. Let me see if I could catch one more before these guys start attacking me more. Alright, let me get out the bait. Throw this out there. Catch another mercury if I can before I head off back. Oh, there's another hotspot there. So yeah, man, Volt. I see some units over there. Volt is the best Warframe as far as catching any fish. Generate the damage, and as long as you make contact with any fish, you will catch them. Just like how I caught this mercury yet again. You may say it's overkill, but look here, man. Oh, damn, there goes another one too. People gonna be angry at me with all these mercuries I keep catching. There's a big trail arc right there. Let me generate some damage. I don't think I need much. 20.6. I think that's it. as far as with the mercury, for what I'm seeing. I just want to keep this video in relative time frame. So yeah, that's pretty much it right there. And I see some units out there in the distance. Screw those guys. I already got enough fish already just from this session alone with you guys. Volt is the best frame as far as catching fish, man. He's better than Ivara. You could throw the whole dash line to me and all that stuff. And even when you're on the dash wire, throwing the spear, it has a delay, and that could potentially make you miss out on a good fish. Whether if it's a mercury, or if it's the sharkra or the carkina one or the mortis lungfish, it has a delay. I've been on the wire trying to throw it. There's like a 1.5 delay before you can actually throw your spear pretty much while you're on the line. It's gonna cost you. It's like you're gonna have to come off of it, and then it's gonna be at a certain distance. But see, with Volt, all you gotta do is rely on his passive right here. Generate the damage. You throw your spear with all of that damage, you're gonna catch the fish. So just with that alone, you know, catching those mercuries, the Trailock, Goopa, yeah, just mostly mercuries I was catching. Just flat awesomeness. But once you do that, man, that's technically all there is to it. Volt is the best Warframe for catching fish. Or just fishing in general. He's the best at it. That's why you've seen it in streams, you see it in videos, just me using Volt, and you're wondering why. That's why Volt is the best Warframe for catching fish.